So I randomly got into the mood to watch Supernatural. I haven't rewatched the entire series in, God, I don't think I've ever rewatched the entire series from start to finish, because my God, it's 16 fucking seasons. It took me 16 years just to fucking watch it the first fucking time. Actually, no, it didn't. I actually binge watched 8 seasons all at once. So no, it didn't. I haven't been watching it from the beginning. I watched it after 8 seasons had already been fucking started. So I joke, but either way, Remy, it's okay, baby. Shh, hush. So, but like, because I binged watched it, I never actually went back and like, you know, rewatched it again, because I was watching it one season at a time. So I was like, after season 8, I was just watching them one at a time. So I'm like, okay, let me just go back and like rewatch it, because I remember really enjoying seasons 1 through 5, because that's one cohesive fucking story. And then after that, it's just kind of bits and pieces thrown again. Now, I love Supernatural. I love Supernatural. I'm not one to say that I don't fucking love Supernatural. However, even I can admit Supernatural is a hodgepodge of fucking insanity and nonsense. And it's got a lot of fucking bullshit that's wrong with it. Like, you can't say that it's 100% perfect. Nobody would. And people who are lying, alright? Or they're very just deluded, misremembering things, or, you know, trying to make it better than it was, because it's not great. I mean, it's great. There are aspects of it that are great. There are things that they did very poorly. And then when they ask, can ending ruin a show? They can try. Oh, that ending, it pissed me off to no goddamn end, because the ending is garbage. I agree. See, Remy agrees. The ending is stupid, and I hate everything about it, but that's a whole different fucking rant. Hush, baby. My question is for the first, hush you. My question is for the first 4 minutes of the first episode. In the very first fucking episode, the pilot episode, right? Mary, before, you know, it's spoilers if you've never seen Supernatural, but at this point, how have you not seen the memes? You would have had to have seen the memes at least. Spoilers, though, in case you haven't, or you want to, or you don't care. But before he sees Mary aloft on her, you know, fucking ceiling and set ablaze, he hears her scream, and he is like sleeping downstairs. Hold on, because Remy was just not going to stop. But before all of that, Mary screams, and John is asleep downstairs, and he starts screaming. He's like, Mary, Mary, and starts running up the stairs. He slams into the bedroom, and he looks, and he walks up to the crib, and he sees Sam, and he's like, oh, Sammy. Why does he calm down? Why does he relax? Why does he see his son, like, okay, and stop looking for his wife, whom screamed for him? Like, did you think you were dreaming? Did you think that you just... But even so, if you were having a nightmare and heard your wife screaming bloody murder as well, like, that was not a, oh, honey, I'm kind of upset. That was an, I'm in very serious danger scream. So, like, you hear the love of your life, which, my God, if he loved anything in this world, it was her. Like, he doesn't love his children. He certainly doesn't love his children. I won't debate that. One thing I will, you know, debate, certain things. I will not debate this. I don't care. If you love John Winchester, I don't care. I hate him, and I will not be budged about this. He's a terrible father, and he's a terrible goddamn person. Sacrificing yourself once and or twice, I don't fucking remember, and or care, doesn't make you a good person, and it doesn't make you a good father. Fuck you and your abandonment issues and your fucking bullshit nonsense. Okay? Don't care. Moving on. You hear your wife screaming, though. Again, this is the love of your life. This is literally, like, the person you love the absolute most. Like, the person you care about the most in the entire universe. She's screaming for you. And again, even if you wake up and you think, oh, it was a dream, why is your first instinct not to go find her? Like, I've had nightmares before where I thought, like, somebody was dead or somebody was really seriously hurt. And the first thing I've either done is, A, if they were a member of my family, I went and gone and looked for them. If they were like a pet or something, I went and found them just to make sure that, like, I wasn't premonition dreaming, you know, something terrible had happened. If they didn't live in my house, I fucking called them or texted them or whatever just to make sure that they're okay. The love of your life is screaming goddamn bloody murder. It woke you up out of a sound sleep, and you don't go fucking look for her. You go into your first child's bedroom. You have 2 children, by the way. 2 fucking children. My God, I can't, I wasn't even thinking that, and now yet here I am again. All the ways that he fucking fails Dean. All the ways. He went and checked in Sammy's room, because even if you say, oh, well, he heard the screaming coming from Sam's room. He went into Sam's room. He looked around. His wife's not in there. Wouldn't your next logical fucking place... You see Sam's in his crib, sleeping calmly. Oh, okay, nothing's in there. You look around. Your wife's not in there. She's not hiding in a closet. Why is your next fucking stop not to turn around and go check in your fucking other child's bedroom? Maybe an intruder got in through the window. Maybe your wife is being held hostage with your other fucking child. Why aren't you going to go check on your other kid? Like, and I get it. Maybe it's like, well, had the circumstances not happened, because then he goes over and he checks on Sam and, you know, he sees the blood on the pillow. He looks up and sees his wife, you know, set on fire. Like, okay, cool. Maybe had that not happened, he would have gone and checked on Dean. I don't want to fucking hear that, because my first instinct, again, would have been, okay, my wife is not in here. She was screaming, meaning she's in danger. She's in danger now. If she's not in Sam's room, meaning she's still in danger. Something still is wrong. If she's screaming, even if an intruder didn't come in, maybe something's wrong with Dean then. If something's not wrong with Sam and my wife is screaming, what's the next logical conclusion? Something's wrong with Dean and my wife is screaming about it. Maybe now she's quiet because something terrible or awful happened. Maybe we should go fucking investigate that. Shall we, fucking Dean? Fucking John? Go to Dean's room, is what I'm trying to say. Go to Dean's room and see what's wrong with your child. John is a fucking terrible fucking father. And then, like, I get it. He takes Sam and because Dean runs out and he's like, take your brother and get out of the house. I don't really fault him for this. Like, I can understand people would fault him and be like, you should have made sure your kids got out of the house and then gone. Like, I can see this. Like, get your brother out of the house. I'm going to try to save my wife, you know, like, because if you leave and then come back, she's certainly just going to be nothing but ash. I can understand wanting to try to save her, not understanding that she's Freddy Kruegered up on the fucking ceiling there. There is no saving her. Because right now, you woke up out of a dead sleep. You're kind of confused and don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe you think you can kind of just, I don't know, pull her down? I don't know. But, like, and I don't even want that to be an excuse of why he didn't go check on him. Oh, well, he was still half asleep. I don't care. You wake up. You sober up for that. You fucking wake up for that. Something should have fucking happened and you should have fucking looked. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I don't fucking care. And then also, I don't remember if they fucking say this later because, again, I don't fucking care. I don't like Mary either. That's a different fucking conversation to have later because Mary was fine to me for all the beginning first seasons because you don't really get into Mary much. You just know that she's just the foil. She's just what you needed to have happen for all of this back fucking bullshit to happen. When you find out she was a fucking hunter, and all the other shit, like, I could even forgive her for all of that nonsense. Like, all the stuff that she did, because none of that was against, like, none of that was, like, really anything. She didn't do anything to Sam or Dean before she died. That was nothing she did was before she died, because she was a good mother to Dean. She didn't have a chance to be a mother to Sam. Fine, I don't care about any of that. What I care about is you came back to life and immediately abandoned your fucking kids. I don't care that you needed time to process this. I don't care that you didn't understand or you didn't know how to be with them. Those are your fucking kids. And you abandoned them just like you abandoned, like, just like their father abandoned them. Just like. And you had heard what they did. Like, what they had been doing for their whole lives. You heard what their father did to them. And you did it any fucking way. The abandonment fucking cycles that go through this make me goddamn fucking screamingly angry. I don't know why I put myself through this. Like, I'm just going to get more and more angry as I watch this because I hate the Winchesters. When someone's like, there's going to be a Winchester show, I was like, set it on fire and burn it because I don't care. I don't care. I don't care! Put it on the ceiling! Okay, so a couple of things about this episode so far, just because I talk and things are shut up. Number one, holy fuck did I forget what their voices sounded like in season 1. When Sam first started talking, I was like, who's that? Who's the fuck are you? And it's not like I don't know what their voices sound like when they're younger, because I've seen them both in like other things. Like I, not that long ago, actually watched a horror movie that Jared Padalecki was in when he was like this age. Some kind of werewolf thing, or like some college thing where they pretended about a werewolf. I don't fucking remember what it's called. Something I watched not that long ago. Something about a wolf, or the wolf is in the title or something. I don't know. Something. And he sounded like this. So it's not like I don't know what he sounds like. And I've seen Jared Jensen, in a bunch of stuff. So I've seen them both, but I had forgotten. I'm like, oh my God, they're babies. They're fucking babies. They're little infant child's babies. It's so funny because, like, they're younger than I am now, which obviously they're going to age and get older than me. I'm just going to watch it. I'm going to watch them age right in front of my eyes. But, like, their voices, I was like, whoa, holy fuck. Their voices. I was like, whoa, hey now. And I know we make fun of that all the time. Like, we joke about it, but it's been so long, I forgot. So I was like, whoa, hey now. Seriously, especially Sam. Sam is more jarring than Dean. Dean's isn't that bad. Like, it's really not. Like, I know we make jokes, but Dean's isn't that it's not that bad of a difference. Like, Sam's is very, very different. Okay, so, like, a couple other things. They're like, so when they pretend to be the marshals, like, sirs, you're not even pretending. Like, you're wearing a hoodie. You're wearing a fucking hoodie and, like, a fucking little jacket on top. You're both wearing jeans. And, like, I know, like, you know, you can wear whatever you want, I guess, when you're a marshal or whatever. But, like, that's what you're wearing? Come on now. Like, you didn't even pretend. Like, the disguises are not, like, you didn't even try. You just kind of walked up and I'm like, oh, you boys are awfully young. And Dean's like, oh, it's mighty kind of you. And I'm like, sir, stop it. And then you guys act like brothers. Like, and I guess you can be Marshall brothers. Like, I'm not saying you can't be, but, like, come on. Like, because, like, Sam stomps on his foot, and then they're not even out of, like, eye shot. And Dean fucking backhands him. And he's like, ow, why'd you do that? And he's like, why'd you stomp on my foot? And I'm like, my God. I fucking forgot how much I love, like, the early dynamics of, like, they actually show, like, how, like, they are brothers. And this is why I like the beginning seasons of it, because it's more innocent and, like, because you actually see them, like, prank each other and, like, they, like, slap each other around a little bit, which is, like, very sibling-like. It's very fun. Whereas in the the farther seasons, all they do is just die for each other and then just sacrifice for each other, which that's fine too. I mean, it shows that they love each other, but, like, could you just, like, I don't know, fucking wrap the toilet seat with saran wrap or something and just fucking joke about, like, why everything's gotta be so fucking serious all the time? It's always something. But now, okay, but, like, also, so this, right, which is what made me kind of have to pause here, right? So, they're on the bridge, and Sam is like, I'm not one of you. And Dean's like, oh yeah? And he's like, yeah, like, you know, like, what if I did want to just, like, become a lawyer and get married and, you know, like, whatever. And he's like, so does your future wife know about what we've done? And he's like, no, and she never has to know. And he's like, yeah, that's healthy. And I'm like, okay, calm down, first of all. Hush, sir. But, like, then they're talking about it, and he's like, you know, even if we find the thing that killed Mom, it's not going to bring her back. Like, you know, she's still dead. Like, you know, it's not going to bring her back. Dean, like, grips him up and chucks him against this wall. And he's like, don't talk about her like that. And I'm like, what? She is dead. He didn't say it disrespectfully. Like, he wasn't like, you know, fuck this bitch. He said, like, even if we find the thing that killed her, it's not going to bring her back. He's not wrong. Like, I get, like, and to be fair to Sam, he said if it wasn't even for pictures, I wouldn't even know what Mom looks like. To be fair, I understand that. Like, Sam doesn't even know what the fuck she doesn't mean anything to him. to him, this is like a person who has dictated his entire life, his entire way of life, his entire childhood was fucking ruined because of a fucking memory of somebody he doesn't even know. He's trying to get revenge and trying to, you know, his whole life has been fucking altered because of this person. I think actually he should blame her. He should kind of hate her a little bit. Like, Dean has these memories, at least these, like, these altered memories, because he probably, like, you know, put these rose-colored glasses on of her and remembers only the great things about her, of everything perfect about her. And that's what he's holding on to. That's what he's clinging to, his mommy. That's his mommy that he wants to get revenge for. He wants to see justice for. I understand why Dean is doing this. And also because his dad has his fucking hooks in him so fucking deep that there is just like, those might as well just be the hooks of hell, because that's how fucking deeply ingrained they are in him. So, but Sam, I would hate my mom at that point. Like, if my entire life was altered because of this, and every fucking decision, everything that happened, their dad frequently leaves, and like they say even later, like there was one time where their dad left them in a motel for 2 weeks. They ran out of money for food. Dean had to go and fucking hustle money and steal just to feed Sam, because their dad didn't leave them with enough food money because he didn't know he was going to be gone for 2 weeks. Sam should fucking hate the memory of his mother, because it's not that she did anything wrong, but it's that everything from that moment on has dictated how their lives have been led. So the fact that their father, I mean, I would hate my father, but like, my father now is chasing this memory, chasing this monster that killed my mom, but it's because of my mom that he's acting this way. So I would hate my father because he's alive and he's around, he's making these decisions. My mom didn't do anything wrong, but it's her memory that's fucking forcing this. So I would either have the indifference that I have, like that Sam has to her, or I'd hate her because she's the reason. She is the reason for all of this. And because I don't know her, it's easier to blame her. It's easier to put that on her. Whereas with your dad, there would be like little crumbs of affection, like, you know, maybe some good things that you could remember, and maybe you wouldn't want to hate him completely. So it would be easier to kind of forgive some of the bad things that he's done because you can remember some of the good things that he's done. Whereas me, I just fucking hate John Winchester just in general. So, you know, I would fucking put all of my blame on him and just let the memory of my mom be the memory of my mom. And like, whatever Dean says she did is okay, fine. But like, so I get why Dean wants to avenge his mommy. I understand. Like, I understand why Sam has this indifference towards her. But the fact that Dean was like so close to punching him out for a second, he's like, don't talk about her like that. I'm like, what did he say? He just said that she was dead. He did. She is. I don't think he really said anything that disrespectfully, honestly. Like, I don't understand what he said wrong. Sorry, don't. Bullshit, Sam caught the side of that. Not with the way that he fucking yeeted himself off the side of that fucking bridge. And that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, they both just fucking dove off the side of that bridge. Stupid fucking bitches. All you had to do was just do one of those hop things. Just grab the side of it, hop over it. The car was coming, but you could have just fucking hopped over the side of it and then hung off of the fucking end of it. Why'd you have to yay? You know, if that's the bridge where the woman, like, unfortunately threw herself off, you know, off of the bridge, and that's where she tragically lost her life and became that ghost that's fucking haunting everybody and killing all of these men, why would you throw yourself off that bridge? Bad things could happen to you if you do that. And yet Dean just fucking threw himself into the fucking water as if there were no repercussions that could befall him. So Sam caught the side and Dean didn't. And now Dean's covered in mud and they're laughing about it like, ah, ha, ha. Oh man, being covered in mud, that's the worst thing that could have possibly happened to me. Sirs, you're fucking stupid and you're lucky that you have the plot armor that you have. You're both silly and you should at least have a broken arm or something. Also, I know he bought the whole fucking, the place out for a whole month. Did he not think that there was a possibility somebody might break into his room? Cleaners or whatever, anybody? This is a motel. It's not Fort Knox. Anybody could have gone in there. Anybody could have seen his fucking murder wall. Like, anybody could have broken in there. Like John Winchester. Okay, as much as I don't like you, I thought you were smarter than that. Like, you fucking idiot. You just fucking put all of your fucking evidence up on a wall. Like, that's not going to make you look like a serial killer. Anybody who sees that, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because you're not there, but like, you're going to come back at some point looking for your shit if you don't fucking get murdered by a fucking Wendigo first. Fucking idiot. I swear to God. This episode.